Hey guys, Tyler up here, bring you some more Warcraft 3 action. Play today spawning in the south we have Lawliet. And he's spawning in as human. This is a random game, as you might be able to tell from over here. All the randoms, special maps. So random races, random heroes, and random mercenaries. From the north, meanwhile, we have Foggy getting undead. And the map is Boulder, Vale. So you're pretty excited to see the randomness unfold. I think this is a fun way to spice up. This is a tournament. Spice things up a bit, given no patches for Warcraft 3 in such a long time. Makes things fresh. Ooh, and Foggy getting Archmage. All right. Blade Master, meanwhile, for Lawliet. Interesting. Might have trouble healing that up.
Forces are under attack.
That could be tough as human. Well, at least before you get priests. Remember, I have cast one of these all the random matches before. One of the players made heavy use of the mercenaries, the random mercs. Oh, coming in. Blade Master doesn't manage to steal the experience. Okay, water elemental. Archmage getting quite low. Blade Master going to go for the water elemental again. Overall, a little bit slow stealing these creeps. Just managed to get a decent amount of experience though. Master, the last bit of mana being spent. Going for the Archmage kill. No. Cancelling the Ziggurat. Now trying to hunt down this Acolyte. Resummoned. Looks like Foggy's going to try camp this out. But ghouls, footmen, basically the same thing. So Foggy going to go for a fast expansion. More human style of play. Light meanwhile, about halfway through tier 2 tech, blacksmith, defend coming in as well. It's interesting he goes to defend, and he's only up against water elementals at this stage. No fiends, no graveyard for the fiends either. Okay, good timing here from Lawliet. Comes in, easy cancel on Haunted Goldmine. Oh, Foggy trying to get that surround, can't quite close it. Decent attempt. Blade Master though so far hasn't actually taken as much damage as I was expecting, so smooth sailing so far. Not really too familiar with this map actually.
Player's forces are
under
attack.
Played on myself. I think it's my first real look at it. So the first creep camp pretty easy for fast expansion play. Where's the merc camps? Okay, here's one. Light getting a Nerubian web spinner. So he's getting amongst the mercenaries. Nice to see. He's summon up some skellies. Kind of like a fiend, but minus 200 health. Heavy armor instead of medium as well, so probably a little bit worse. Though against ghouls is a better matchup. Skelly's checking for the fast expansion. We've got some riflemen coming across. Arcane Sanctum coming up. Long rifle upgrade in production. So it looks like Lawliet going to get a bit of a push going. Maybe hire a few more mercenaries. Oof, nearly lost that footy though. Good work. Retargeting the creep aggro. Let's level up on the Blade Master. Will we see him come in and try and harass some of these acolytes?
A player's forces are under attack.
6 acolytes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So we built one extra. Don't know if that was intentional. Ticking underway now for Foggy. It's got a stream of ghouls coming down the side. Blade Master camping out the center at the moment. Oh, Lawliet gets the Archmage second. Okay, interesting. Losing a couple footies to the creeps here though. Blade Master coming in. Oh, that's big damage. I am in some trouble. Tally staffing out. Shuts down that harass pretty cleanly. Lawliet though, he's got to be careful, you know, he's taking a long time to either deal with this haunted gold mine or go for the counter expansion. So far not up to much.
A player's forces
Just
are
about
under
complete
attack.
on the tech. Got the graveyard coming up, maybe a touch late on the graveyard, but not too bad. I'll get a little bit low on lumber as well. These ghouls have been away from home for quite a long time. Actually goes for a shredder as well. Interesting. I wonder if those are random or not. Perhaps not. It's kind of a mercenary, but at the same time, very often purchased for lumber harvesting, so imagine not.
A player's forces are
More
under
classic Foggy action though, loading into the Zeppelin. Sending back a couple of those ghouls. He's loading up all the ghouls, leaving all the summons behind. Did he spot this? I think he did. Rubian Web Spinner, I guess it has web. Trying to web down the Zeppelin as it makes its way across. It's far enough away that I don't think that's going to happen. But, Lawliet spotting that. Zeppelin can't get in there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can't do a drop. Foggy with a mountain of gold at the moment. Waiting for that lumber to come through. I'm guessing he's going to straight tick up to tier 3. There's a second crypt, by the way. A little bit unusual.
A player's forces are under attack.
Zeppelin drop perhaps. We do have the Rubian Web Spinner back there. Doesn't manage to catch him though with the web. Drop into the base. There's no tower here. It's not upgraded. Could be pretty effective. Here we go. Dropping down. Looking for a couple peasant kills. Blade Master will be able to get quite deep out the back though thanks to that windwalk. Oh, loading into the Zeppelin. What elemental left behind? Can't fit. We left. Web Spinner coming back though.
Player's forces are under attack.
Expansion running now for Lawliet. Pretty much unharassed. I think Foggy not quite getting his timings right in terms of tech and
Town is under siege.
production. Thrown off, I think, a bit by all the randomness. But he's making do with what he's got. Quite a few peasant kills. Whips down the Zeppelin. Blade Master going to try to chop through that. Don't think he'll be able to in the time. The web will just wear off. Yep. Bunch of ghouls going down here though. So we had a full Zeppelin, right? 7 ghouls, 1 remain. Didn't seem like he got that many peasants either.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know if that was 100% worthwhile. But at least it slowed down Lawliet's creeping. Oh, hoping to get the web, buying the reveal, getting the vision above the trees. Doesn't work, but it was a good idea. Okay, just upgrading a couple of towers. Why not? Towers for days. Custom zoom on this. It was a little bit weird being this far zoomed out. But I noticed at the start both players set their zoom to roughly the same level. Which is what we're seeing here. player's zoom level.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Death Knight second for Foggy. Is it just random first hero? I'm not entirely sure. I thought it was all random, but both players got second hero from their normal race. Maybe it's not.
A town is under siege.
It seems like it. It seems like it's just they just randomly got their own race hero, which is interesting. What's that back there?
A
Demon
player's
Hunter.
forces are under
Ooh,
attack.
okay. Bit of mana burn action. Archmage for Lawliet is leveled up crazy fast though. That is scary for Foggy, who himself has not been leveling up too much on these heroes. Trying to get some experience on the Demon Hunter now. Going for double A-bombs. He's got double Slaughterhouse. He's pumping the A-bombs. He's already got the Disease
A
Cloud.
player's forces are under attack.
Should be a good answer to the Rifleman. At the moment, I don't see any Sorceresses either, so doesn't have to worry about the slow, so that could be pretty effective. Town Portal out. Flying Machine, so that's a good idea. Doesn't want to lose both his heroes above the trees. Alright. Probably getting close to 80 food. Or like a little bit further behind since he was so much later on his expansion. And he's going for a lot of flying
A
machines.
player's forces are under attack.
No destroyers yet. Just the two statues as well, so maybe we're not going to see them. In the meantime though, crazy experience. Archmage so close to 5. Blade Master halfway there as well. Foggy looking for some experience, but it's basically all been taken. Very bad news for him, only a couple green caps remaining.
A player's
And he
forces
doesn't
are
have the
under
reads on
attack.
this at all. Looks like he is going to go for an attack on the expansion after seeing there's no experience left for him. Fair enough. No towers here. A-bomb runs straight into the peasant line, getting to work, spreading that disease cloud. And here we go, starting up the fighting. Our machine's going after the Zeppelin. AM though, holding the orb, getting focused down hard by the Blade Master.
Player's forces
Getting
are
much
under
damage
attack.
uptime from that Orb of Corruption. Does have a heal potion and using it there. And quite squishy though without the Paladin there to heal. But it looks like Foggy's army is winning, not by
Town
much
is under
though.
siege.
There's another A-bomb and that's the level up on the Blade Master now. Uh-oh, that AM's going to have an even harder time. The hero level disadvantage is so bad for Foggy, he's really in some trouble. Light's still slightly behind in food count, but he's trading pretty effectively. Going for the Death Knight kill now. Vol potion transferred to the Death Knight. Pops it. No more mana left on that Blade Master. Couple A-bombs going down and amongst all this action. Water Elemental on Water Elemental crime. Oh, really wants to kill that Blade Master, but he's so tanky. Even with the Orb of Corruption, plus 1.7 armor.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that Destroyer doesn't last long. Well, we got a couple. Oof. couple fiends in the mix now. Loses his Death Knight. Nearly knocks out that Blade Master, but that Blade Master's such a beefcake. Refusing to go down. Has to use the heal scroll though for 0 value. Just to keep that Blade Master alive. And Foggy, as the dust settles, still has the larger army. Still harassing this expansion. Almost all the peasants of the gold line about to die. So it's going to slow down the income of Lawliet. You got all of the flying machines. You can morph a destroyer now. Demon Hunter, pretty healthy level. Blade Master pops the involt. Focus fire onto the Demon Hunter, but has to run away. Right. He's that Blade Master healthy again. Go for the kill on the expansion. The destroyer in the air now as well. There we go, Expo dead, Lawliet in a bit of trouble. Foggy almost 30 food clear at this stage. In a commanding position. I think Lawliet's going to need some good hero kills to turn this one around. He's pretty close to level up on the Archmage. Same story with the Blade Master, but under so much pressure. Blade Master though, look at him work. He's an absolute weapon. Level 3 crits, so hitting hard. No, he doesn't have much bonus damage. And there we go, 6. Foggy, you know, he's just slowly losing these A-bombs. Where's his destroyer gone? Death Knight back in the mix now. Nice mana burn. Okay, going for the Demon Hunter kill. Destroyer very low, but staying alive for the moment. Or A-bomb though, might not be so lucky. Down that goes. Destroyer also falling. And now it's pretty much close to even. Behind this though, Foggy does have an expansion coming up. You can see that on the map. So even though these trades may be not the most efficient for him, if he can be 3 bases versus 1, he's in a good position. Disengaging now. Time of strength. Why not? More HP on that Blade Master. Alright. Good news, I suppose, for Lawliet is since he did get harassed a bit, he still has about 600 extra gold in his main mine. But beyond that, it's looking a bit grim. This could also be harassed very easily by Blade Master, or perhaps even could get some sappers. Come in here and blow this up. We have a 3rd slaughterhouse. Looks like he might have unsummoned it. Lawliet, meanwhile, banking at 50 for a wee while. So he's going to restart his expansion a little bit further back this time. Foggy maybe hoping to catch some experience there, but just almost no creeps remaining. That's how Lawliet got so far ahead in experience. Here we go. Giant sea turtle. Pretty close to level up on the Death Knight. Could be nice. Bit of extra experience. Get the level up. Level 2 coil. Oh, picks up a mercenary. A faceless 1 terror. Chaos damage. 1100 HP.
The town is under
It's like a super abomination. A little bit less armor, but yeah, more damage and chaos damage. It's going to be really effective against the heroes. Okay, Zeppelin gonna go do some scouting perhaps. Couple more graveyard upgrades to come through. He's 1-1 on the A-bombs. He's just making more and more A-bombs as well. How many sorceresses we got? See, 2. But 2 with the Archmage's aura. I mean, that's plenty enough to put slow on all those abominations. Take a little bit longer at the start of the fight, but it's not going to slow things down much. Foggy bringing in the shredder for this fight as well. He's got 2k lumber. Getting it in the mix, looking for a big all-in attack. Lawliet has broken upkeep, but still under 60 food, so at the moment, Foggy massively ahead. Oh, but the Blade Storm out the back, going hunting for the Archmage who pops the staff. Now they're extremely low. Oh, but not getting out of there. Hitting, still hit with the slow. Blade Master going chasing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the Zeppelin gets there too slow. Nice attempt by Foggy, but doesn't manage to get away there. AM down. Big experience. Going after the Demon Hunter next. Load it into the Zeppelin. Drop back down. Foggy going for like a half and half attack. Half base kill. At the moment though, fighting in this choke point, terrible for him. The riflemen out the back are just slaughtering these abominations. And this fight is not going well for Foggy at all, in spite of coming in over 20 food ahead. Archmage back in the mix now. Blade Master heads straight over there though. Archmage in some trouble, loaded into the Zeppelin. The militia here now for Lawliet. A lot of the abominations are now dead. I'm not sure what the Faceless One Terror does. Oh, he's got sleep on that. Okay, I had no idea. That's actually really good against the Blade Master. Get the sleep going again. I wonder what the cooldown is on that. Yep, there we go. Slipped him again. Town Hall in some trouble. Close to death. Foggy taking bad trades here, but about to take down the expansion again. Full pot activated on the Demon Hunter. Archmage in some trouble. No town portal. No town portal on that Archmage. No town portal at all for Foggy. Oh my god, he needs to get out right now, but he didn't buy a TP. And things are going badly south for him right now. He killed the expansion, but he's lost his whole army. But he's got that production. Fresh reinforcements arriving. The abominations flowing.
A player's forces are
Oh, Coil, but that Blade Master's so beefy. 1300 HP. Coils just don't hit that hard. Teleport out. Lawliet will live to fight another day. Expansion is dry. Foggy unsummoning most of those. He probably needs some of that for food though. He can't produce any more units because he's unsummoned too much. I think that was a pretty big mistake there, mate. Oh no, unsummon one too many buildings. Or two too many buildings. Oh god. Alright. Bring in the Acolytes to the fight, so good idea. They can, you know, draw the autocast slow from the sorceresses, so I think that's a wise idea. But army versus army, it looks pretty similar right now. Foggy has a lot of food tied up in these excess acolytes that aren't doing anything, and he has to spend a lot of resources rebuilding those ziggurats before he can produce anything even, so... Now is the time to strike for Lawliet. He's got the larger army. He's going to try harass the acolytes. I don't think he needs to... Oh, mass teleportation out the back. Going to go for the gold mine. Very bad surface area for Foggy. He just can't get out the back. Really good move. Blade Storm.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mass repairing that. Mana burn. Oh yeah, this is not good. Foggy just can't get his units back here to stop this attack. They're just so clustered out the back with all this tree coverage. Like, yeah, I mean, Demon Hunter drops down but instantly has to be loaded back into the Zeppelin. Here we go, here comes the Death Knight. Oh, but the traffic jam is just unreal. Dispel on the water elementals very quickly. And the Haunted Goldmine looks like it's going to fall. Back down. Good mana burn. Oh no, too slow on the mana burn even. Just mass teleportation out of here once he's content. But Lawliet up in food count. Here we go, mass teleport out because the Blade Master's getting low. Foggy with no gold. Can't rebuild that Haunted Mine. Might not even want to in that position given what he just saw. That was a nasty attack. So it's army versus army and now Foggy close to 10 food behind. Probably, you know, in terms of fighting units, is 10 food behind. Given he's got some food and workers and Lawliet doesn't seem to have any peasants remaining. There's 2 units waiting back here though. Hopefully he doesn't forget about those. Or maybe they just left behind because they can't meet the number count for mass teleportation. Probably the case.
Is under siege. A player's forces
So
are under attack.
Foggy's like, oh, I can't keep up with this. Just gonna have to go with the base race. He did unsummon quite a few of his buildings though. So this could go wrong for him. But that being said, the Abomination's definitely a lot better against buildings than Riflemen are, so let's see. Go on to 4x speed during this. If they just bash it through buildings, not that exciting. Looks like Lawliet's going to come back to defend though. Once again, a lot of choke points, so good for the ranged army of Lawliet. And he can just continue to deny Foggy further expansions and force these awkward fights in favourable positions. Get both defense hit with the slow. It looks like the fighting underway. Blade Master getting focused down early. Blade Master getting in the mix, popping the Blade Storm. Oh, there's so much damage. It's getting focused down. All those Abominations though, they are very low. Blade Master very low himself though, having to stay out of the fights. Slow kicking in on all of Foggy's units though. They're not up to much. The Wave Bomb's going down. We have the Disease Cloud spread around though. Good mana burn, finishing off a couple of these casters. Taking down the Arcane Tower as well. Now the food count's pretty much even. Blade Master though, very low. Gonna have to take a while to heal him back up before re-engaging. And Foggy just bashing through the buildings. He's got the statues there. Healing everything up. He's got the Brilliance Aura as well, so that Death Knight can be quite happy with his coils. And same story with the Demon Hunter on the mana burns. Can use their abilities a lot. There's Mass teleporting out. Maybe he doesn't want to fight in the choke point. That's a little bit strange. Going to be the hero focus going after the AM very early on. So Foggy still has that Zeppelin as a measure of safety though. Oh, Zeppelin getting a little bit out of position. Ooh, the Blade Master got a crit there. Man, that was a close call for Foggy. Okay, coil. Hero focus on the Blade Master takes down one of the statues. That was the statue that actually had mana left in it as well. The other one pretty much completely dry. This actually just died. I think at about 300. About half mana. So it's a good pick off by Lawliet. The Blade Master just chopping away. Good dodge. Doesn't take any damage from that coil. And the slow. These A-bombs are worthless. It's just killing these wood elementals, but who cares? Oh, the Zeppelin under threat from the water elemental. There it goes. Archmage is dizzy. Stuffing out. Gets away to safety, but what about the rest of the army? Can't get a mana burn off. Unsuccessful. Gonna look for the surround perhaps on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter under big pressure. Coil. Blade Master. Not enough. Did cash in a couple of his items. Still at 1200 HP though. Ooh, Foggy got the expansion going. Okay. Buyback on the Archmage and the Demon Hunter, I think. Will the Archmage survive? Archmage survived, just got dizzied, right?
A town is under siege.
Here we go. Water Elemental scouting this. Blade Master coming in. Army gets back here to defend. Not quite as formidable, but still enough, I think, if he does do that maneuver again. Level up on the AM. Dust. Mana burn. Blade Master so fast, though. Level 3 Windwalk for you. Foggy. Gonna camp out his mine. Got the gold coming in. Destroyer doing some scouting. Oh, he's got a peasant. I didn't see this, but Lawliet getting some gold coming through. Very, very slow though. Okay, Blade Master coming in. He's got enough mana for the Blade Storm. Oh, he's going to go for the mass teleportation out the back strat again. Here we go. Acolytes get away. Gold mine going down fast. There we go, Blade Storm. Oh, the A-bomb in some trouble. Down he goes. And then the gold mine shortly thereafter. Nice teleporting out. Foggy throws in the towel. Wow. Good game. I think Foggy could have won that with better destroyer control. It just seemed like he constantly had his destroyer out of position, maybe not used to the micro on it, and he ended up going down to the rifleman. Like, I can understand, when there were still a bunch of flying machines, sure, but once it was just rifleman, inexcusable, and we saw the impact that the mass slow is having on the mass abominations, rendered them almost helpless. But GG, very entertaining game. Anyway, guys, a wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.